Like that was a situation that you created for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, are you sorry? Like, are you actually sorry for?
I mean, obviously,
for the
I'm not actually sorry. I don't think. I mean, because he asked for it, so I'm not sorry. That's for something you asked for.
Here's the issue right now. We just got back from a fucking bender. I've been drinking nonstop. Please don't follow my lead. For the past week between Mammoth Film Festival and Vegas for Evan's birthday.
Yep.
I can't see straight. I barely can see it all. Mike's brain is slowly depleting.
I have no serotonin in my brain right now.
I'm not sure he's fully conscious. And welcome back to Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fucking shit show. A good one though. We had a good time. We won some money. Yeah,
really?
Look, yeah,
how much? You secured the
box.
You secured the
box.
briefcase.
The briefcase.
Oh my!
110K, bro.
That's
cool.
That's a lot of money.
He spent 22. He spent 2,200 of it on this briefcase, but that's okay.
It was good. It was real good.
Did you guys get it out of your system? Or you got a little bit more in the tank?
Dan Bilzerian's having a party tomorrow.
Yeah. I actually got invited.
Oh, you did?
I did. Should I go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a vegan and you're sober.
And you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's like 3 fucking strikes, dude.
That's true. But I kind of want to just experience it.
Yeah. Nah, it's tight.
You should ask him if you could go in like his library or something like that. Hey man, can I go read some books in
What
here?
if he just like senses it when I walk in? He's like, I want to meditate with you.
Or he senses it, he's like, get the fuck out of my house.
Damn it.
Hey, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. I think we're at 1.2 million subscribers. That's tight. We do an audio only Q&A with the guest after the visual is done. Spotify, iTunes. Big ups on the audio. Hit that subscribe button. Dope guest today. This dude has been in the news recently. I want to bring him on right now. He got the flow as cold as snow cones.
Wow.
He's an upcoming hip-hop artist with millions of followers on social media. And back in 2011, he scaled the Eiffel Tower with suction cups.
Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's DAX.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Incredible feat of strength.
He made eye contact with me. He goes, like you forgot that you scaled.
You forgot you did that.
I gotta do my intro though. Hold up.
Oh, you got one?
You know what time it is.
Let's see what you got.
This goes like this.
It's your boy Dax, and we back at it like a bad habit. If you want something better, go grab it. And today, baby, you sick motherfucker. We finna make a big play. Come on.
Yo, let's fucking go, Dax.
Gotta do that.
Let's go, bro. You got a presence, dog. You got great fucking energy.
Thank you.
How you feeling, bro? How's
Man,
life?
I always tell people I feel blessed and highly favored, man. God is good. God is shining on me. I feel the rays of suns. Everything's going my way, and everything that isn't going my way still is.
I like that, bro. You do a lot of motivational stuff, and your message is overall positive. I was doing some research, obviously for you to come on the podcast, and check this out. I was looking at your 2019 goals, bro.
Oh, man.
And this is just me scrolling through, and something caught my eye here at the bottom. I scroll down. What does it say right here?
See, that's how life works. You put that motherfucker there and shit happens.
Impulsive podcast, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. The #1 podcast in the world.
We knocked a couple off that list.
Oh, I knocked hella shit
in the
off my
past
list
week.
already,
Yeah.
Well, it's because that thing happened, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That thing. And by the way, Dax walks in my house, and I go to dap him up, and we couldn't because your hand's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, hands fucked
Sustained
up.
an injury.
So yo, this thing with Tory Lanez, we talked about it a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
what happened?
So this was from when I was running down the hill off of Sunset, and I tripped on the floor a couple times. So that's from that. After I ran out the club.
So for those of you who don't know, Tory Lanez, he tweeted, what was it? Something about I am the best rapper alive. Yeah.
We talked about this. We talked
On
about
a-
this like
on a
a week,
podcast?
yeah, like a week or so ago. Because I remember seeing the tweet, and my first thought in my brain was, "Yo, I hope nobody gets roped into this shit," because it felt like I was watching a rapper, like, you know,
Oh, you got the
trying to just throw a fishing rod out there, and I was like, some poor motherfucker. Because listen,
Not some poor,
call him poor?
everyone.
no. Somebody's gonna fall into this shit.
Everyone did.
No,
Everyone did.
Well, no, I mean with a response, because the majority, the sane world or the majority of the world said this doesn't deserve a response.
Yeah.
Like this is the most dumb shit.
But he's actually he's a great rapper. He's a great rapper though.
Yo, I love Shooters. I love Shooters. Great song. I play that shit on the way to hide, whatever, right? But but straight up, dude, you knew. Like, what made you think, yo, this deserves a response? Because everybody else was just like, yo, this motherfucker lost his mind.
Bro. Yo, when I see some shit like that, I want to get your opinion. I don't think twice about it. Like, let the man believe in himself. Cool.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the same way. So
yeah, but why'd everyone get so butthurt?
See, and I believe that too. I believe like, you should never be butthurt when someone says they're the best. If you're butthurt when someone says they're the best, it means you have an internal problem with you. It should inspire you to like be like, nah, I'm the best. Let's go at it then. And really see who is.
Is that what you did?
That's how I feel. When I see competition, man, I'm a former basketball player. When I see competition, I run towards it.
So that's why you made the diss track, which is the culmination of all this drama and shit that's been happening.
Yeah.
But he didn't take it that way. He was pissed.
See, but mine wasn't. See, I don't take it as mine wasn't a diss track. Mine was like, this is why you're not the best.
Like a response, basically.
Yeah, it was.
Yo, but you played basketball, right? You said you played basketball.
I did.
Like what I saw when I saw that Tory tweet was like somebody in like D2 for like in like Kent, like or some shit, like some like D2
Kent's
school.
solid.
Whatever, fuck, not Kent. Some D2 school being like, yo, I'm better than LeBron. LeBron's not gonna be like, all right, man, well, fuck this. Well, meet me in the streets. Let's play one-on-one. Like you just kind of brush that shit off and keep moving because everybody knew it had no weight to it. Like it's Tory Lanez, bro. He's a good mid-level rapper, but he's not the best. He's not the best. Like there's no discussion.
But I mean, on the opposite side, who is he if he doesn't think that?
Exactly. Then you're not where you're at.
Nah. Like you give yourself positive affirmation all the time.
All the time.
I know. Like, what are some of your goals? Say them aloud.
Man, some of my goals. I mean, my biggest goal is to put something into the world that will last forever. And I think that goal is so big that just everything great falls under it, where it's coming on this podcast, doing this, doing that, freestyling here. Everything I can do, I want to do. Everything that I've seen every great done, I want to do as well. So that's the overall goal, put something into the world that will last forever.
I got you.
Is that what you, like, what made you feel like personally, like when you saw that tweet, like, yo, I got to respond to this?
Well,
Like,
I didn't even see the tweet. I hadn't seen it for a minute, but everyone was like saying, like, I heard stuff in the news and I get all these DMs from people like, oh, yo, you should respond and show that, you're the best rapper. Because motherfuckers, feel like I'm the best rapper. At least my fans do and stuff like that, my family. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But you went in.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just see. I got my words really do have like power. I'm a powerful ass nigga when it comes to words, man. I could, I said it before. I can motivate a cow to fly. So like I got some weight when I speak.
I feel that.
So
hey, it's true. One of the lyrics in the song, you said, "Factual facts, factually fictionalizing." What does that mean?
So I even Thad knows I always say that. So it's like I try to build off like a word and like Chris. So factual facts, factually fictionalizing. Fictional based factuals, like, and I just like try to keep going with F, So I was just having fun. I was like, let me throw 4 F's in there.
I say factual facts all the time.
Factually facts.
So okay, so what he DM'd you and because he had a problem with it, yeah. And this is the first day you posted it.
Yeah, I mean, I posted in my story, and I mean, I got my family members, DAX Nation. Once I post something in my story, they just.
I got you.
So I think he saw it and then hit me up.
And then you know what else he saw in your story was your location that night. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he saw my story personally, but I mean, I had a feeling like once I put it in my story, because I didn't really want to advertise it because I knew, but like, I was like, oh man, it is what it is. So I put it in my story, and then once I was done performing, boom.
You got jumped?
Yeah, I got jumped inside of Viper Room.
And how many dudes?
I think it was like 4 or 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was Tory there? Or
no, I didn't see. So
them?
once I started getting hit, I was just talking to this nigga named Dice Soho. Then I just started getting hit out of nowhere from the back. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, damn, this is happening. This is really happening right now. So I start swinging back and pushing niggas, and then I run out the door. But I couldn't see any faces at that point because it was dark.
In the video, it was you were out of breath, and I had wondered why.
Yeah.
And it's because you ran out down the hill and you fell or something? Is that what happened to your hand?
Yeah, so I run down the hill, then I get chased by the black SUV. Boom, boom, boom. They hold me down. And then we were talking for a little bit, and then they left, then came back and got the video.
Why do you think he came back to film you?
Because I mean, this is exactly what happened. So like they didn't probably get the reaction they wanted out of me. Once I was on the floor and these niggas were holding me down, I calmed down like crazy. I was like, whew. And I just looked at it and I was like, dog, for real? For a diss track that you asked for, dog? And then they just calmed down too.
When did that happen?
How many nights ago was that? Whenever I performed. When did I perform?
Like the weekend, yeah.
3-4 days ago.
That like to me, I asked the question like, what justifies like a jumping, bro? Because I've been jumped before. I've been jumped a bunch of times, bro.
Yeah.
And I've been one of the times I was jumped like I didn't get out of bed for a week. You know what I'm saying? I looked like Sloth from Goonies. You ever seen that shit?
Yeah.
before?
Well, no, I didn't like in the club. I didn't get hit that much. I got hit in the back, hit in the face a couple of times, and I escaped.
Yeah, because but Tory wasn't there, right?
I didn't see Tory in the club. No,
He
I
just
saw him
a bunch
after.
of his goons and shit.
Yeah.
So then I texted you after I saw this shit going down, and I asked you, why'd you apologize? And your answer, I think, I mean, I'll let you say it, but why did you apologize?
I just felt like, you know, in the situation, at that point, I mean, I was really tired and I was done fighting. I'm like, damn, this club shit just happened. I'm outnumbered. I'm like, this is not a great situation. It's either I get beat up on camera again or I apologize on camera. And I'm just like, you know what? Let me just apologize and take my ass home.
Get some,
Like,
get some,
you know
get
what I
some
mean?
McDonald's. you
Yeah.
said.
Like,
I feel like it gets to a point if you're going up against like what 5 dudes. It's like,
yeah,
what-
just,
fuck
it's,
that.
just, it's not worth it.
Hey,
you know?
Spence, what's your max? What's the max amount of dudes you'll take on at once? I have my number, but like max dudes, they're trying to fuck you up, and
like I'm about to go into beast mode.
yeah, fight or flight. How many guys?
I mean, damn, like I'm thinking like above 3.
I was gonna say a half, bro. I feel like a
Three and a half?
No, one half of
Just
a dude
one half
could
of a
beat
dude.
your ass.
Thanks, bro.
I think you might be wrong about
Yeah.
that. I think you underestimate Spencer because he's got
Yeah.
mental aptitude, bro. Beyond what
Mental
you,
aptitude.
beyond what you
I'd be
fucking
that dude that would just like throw a freaking foot
foots.
360
Maybe
roundhouse
feet.
kick, all 3 of them just dead instantly.
Mine is three dudes. Four dudes. 4 dudes. I'm nervous. 3 dudes. I'm fucking you up. But that's the thing though. Nowadays I'm so nervous in situations like that because who's packing?
Who's packing?
Who has
Who's got a
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking-
for sure.
You just don't know. It's just like you're better off just taking.
I saw you struggle with the apology a little bit because like for me, I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna weigh out spending the next few days fucked up
Yeah.
versus telling some people that I'm sorry about some shit.
Yeah.
And I saw that going through your head because I've been there before. There were other times in my life where people had guns and shit and I didn't care as much. And I was like, yo, go ahead, bro. But now, like, I value life and I value my everything, right? And so I
Yeah.
saw you have that struggle. Like, I saw it in your eyes. Yo. You're like, yo,
no, like as soon as the camera was up in my face, I was like, damn, this shit's probably gonna get put on social media. I bet. So I was like, well, these social media people are probably gonna flame me for this, but if something happens, they're gonna say you stupid for not just,
yeah, you're fucked either way.
you know, like I'm not,
So
like, I don't,
true.
yeah.
That is so true.
They're the same motherfuckers gonna say RIP in a hashtag. So I was like, fuck these people online. I'm gonna just take this. And I don't even think that shit was an L. I thought that, like, I was like, that nigga posted. I was like, bet.
No, it wasn't a soft apology. It was just like, whatever.
that's
whatever,
what,
bro.
that's what we were talking
Yeah.
about. Didn't come off as a bitch ass apology.
Yeah. No, that's
actually-
the hardest type of nigga apology you can make.
No, you just like, yo, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry. No problem. Yeah, I didn't get that vibe. And then you said you felt like it moved hip hop, the culture forward as a
I
whole.
really do believe, man. I feel like this, man. I've seen so, like, for example, even just growing up when I was in Ottawa. Ottawa's not the most dangerous city, but there's been like guys who I've known growing up who have died because they tried to split up a fight in a club. Dude was like, oh, I tried to stop a fight and he died. He got stabbed. There's dudes who have like opposed and didn't do what I did and died. I'm just like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like to show that, like, because I still feel like for me to do that, and there's a lot of kids that look up to me and be like, think I'm this talented ass nigga, but they're just like, oh man, but he's still like, has the humility to be like, oh, okay, nah, bro, I apologize.
Do you think that's becoming normal, or do you think like
I'm trying to make that shit normal. I feel like there's so much pushed on like men in society to be like this macho dude, but it's like they don't teach us that you got to pick your battles though. You know, they'll be like, you got to just be strong and buff all the time, but they're like, but not when you are outnumbered.
Yeah,
Then
but
you're
what
gonna get fucked up.
what about battles that you've like brought yourself into? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like that was like that was a situation that you created for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, are you sorry? Like, are you
Am I
actually sorry for?
I mean,
for
obviously,
the
I'm not
diss track?
actually sorry. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I mean, because he asked for it, so I'm not sorry. That's for something you asked for. So
You think he had guns, his boys and shit?
I have no idea. I don't know. That's like asking me, do I?
No, the future or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That shit scares me, bro. No, I felt like the video and this whole conclusion of it all could really be applied in my life, to be honest with you. Because, dude, like, case you didn't know, I got a fucking ego and I got pride, bro.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to put myself in that position where if I was there and someone's telling me to apologize, quite honestly, I'd be like, suck my dick, guy.
Yeah.
Like, and then who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So like fuck, bro. Props to you. And are you getting shat on?
Nah, I'm getting mad love. I've had, there's so many dudes who've hit me up in the DM who I never thought would hit me up and just be like, yo, bro, man, I respect what you did. I'm gonna tell my son the same shit.
Yeah.
I've just been like, you know, because I mean, at the end of the day, everyone knows, like, I wouldn't have just apologized. You know, when you really like dissect the situation, be like, did a man really just pull up on a dude one-on-one and be like, yo, bro, say sorry? And then he was like, oh, sorry. It's like, it's not that. You know, there's so much more to it. So it's like, I feel like anyone in my situation after being like attacked in the club, then running for like a half marathon and like being tired, being on the ground, you know, you get, my chains are gone. I'm like, dog.
Oh, they snatch you too?
Yeah, I lost I don't have my chains. No,
Oh, shit.
gone. In the video, you could tell though.
Yeah. Did you like I feel you on that though, because like they shouldn't have done it, right? Like
Yeah.
rap is a game of words. And like we've seen all this flexing. Like that's why when I saw the Tory Lanez tweet at first, like it wasn't anything new.
Yeah,
That shit's as
not a
old as
big
time.
deal.
Like somebody will step up, flex to get the attention, to draw somebody out. That you saw like a lot of it with like MGK and Eminem. That like you saw you've been seeing a lot of this back and forth, right? But like I grew up and saw Biggie and Pac happen in real time. Like I was listening to him when it was happening. I saw it progress.
Yeah.
And so like, did you think like, yo, there might be consequences for my actions? Like,
When I dropped it?
yeah.
Nah, I didn't think that. No, I was like, oh man, it could happen. But I was like, there's no way this is about to happen on like Grammy week at my little ass performance. I was like, there's no way this is about to happen right now.
Yeah, I find it a little weird. He was so offended by it. I mean, fucking, it's a diss track, bro. Make one back or get over it.
I mean, I tell people
it was effective.
Since I've been younger, shit's been like that with me. Where it's like, even my mom told me, she's like when you speak, shit matters.
Yeah,
and it's just like, you know, like when I say things, like when I really say things, you know, like it can really just like boom. And I mean, I'm happy though, because like at the end of the day, like he just dropped a dope ass fucking song the other day or today shit, and it was like a song that had like some substance, and it was like a dope for like free 21 Savage type shit.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, you know, like something came out of that, and people are happy about the song, and they're all, you know, it's like, so it's like maybe what I said did hit the man in a type of way. He's like, you know what, man, you know, let's switch some positivity up and show some substance and shit like that. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's for the better.
Yeah, it's tight. And yo, besides your actual music, you do a lot of diss tracks, changing topics. And sorry to start off with that shit, but
no, you good.
You did a diss track against my fucking mortal enemy
back in the day,
KSI, right?
No, actually, here's the thing. I really did play that nigga though. I really didn't do a diss track against him. I just used the momentum of him mentioning my name to make people think I was going to, then just mention him a little bit in the song.
You played him.
I played him.
That shit
and you see the shit he made about me the other day? Like, it's like laughing at
DAX.
DAX.
We just watched that.
I was like, thank you, nigga.
Wait, why?
Because he's just helping me
Promotion.
out.
Promotions.
Bro, it's like, that shit's comedy to me.
That video had a decent amount of thumbs down. Did you see that?
Yeah.
People
you go through the
shit.
comments, man. It's like.
No, I mean, because like, truthfully, I think if you analyze your situation, like, you did the right thing. You swallowed your pride for a second, and no one's hurt or dead.
Yeah.
Yo, how did that beef start? Just out of curiosity.
With KSI?
Yeah. Like how'd that evolve?
Their podcast, everyone was sending it to me when he was like, Dax was I forget what he called me. I forget the word he used, but everyone was sending that to me. And I was like, oh, this is great. Appreciate that. Turn that into some momentum.
So he was just talking some shit, and then it evolved from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's where I first started watching your shit, and I was like, damn, this dude is not he is way above YouTube level.
Thank you,
musician. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I believe in you. I really
Appreciate
do.
that, man.
I really
That's
do.
love.
Yeah, like I said, you got a big presence. And you've been doing a lot of things with YouTubers. You just dropped a track with Quadeca.
It's my guy.
Yeah, how is he?
I love Quadeca, man. I tell you what, I tell him, like, bro, you're young, bro. You're 18. I started this shit when I was 22. Like, don't let anybody trap you in a box of thinking you're this YouTuber, because that's what they're trying to do to you, bro. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. You have time.
He's good too. I
Yeah.
think
And he's gonna grow. This nigga's 18, you know?
Yeah. I think if he finds a brand, he could be the next like Little Dicky type type rapper.
Yeah.
But yo, you wanted to box KSI at one point. Was that true?
I mean, I would. I don't see why not. That should be fun.
You should get him after LP
Nah.
knocks his ass down.
I boxed his ass. It's a draw.
Was it a draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Did you watch the fight?
I did not watch the fight. I think I was deep in some boom boom.
Oh shit.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It would have been at like a 2 p.m. on a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
That sounds right.
Like
though.
the
That's
midday
best.
smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little midday sesh.
Midday surprise.
Midday said.
But do you box, bro? Because I don't think it's.
I've never boxed before, but I know that anything I set my mind to, it's game over.
Yeah, that's true. I'm the
And
same
I
way.
would train for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're cut
I can
too.
fight.
You're built.
Yeah.
You work out a lot.
Every day.
How do you do that when you're traveling and shit?
I mean, so I think about it like this. I've only started performing a year ago when I left school. So I haven't been on the road. Like I've only been making music for like 2 years. So I'm really just starting. And like I'm about to, like the rest of my year is booked out right now because I'm getting all these shows now. But like last year was more like a break-in year. I just moved to LA and shit.
Gotcha.
So.
Who would you say is the best rapper right now? Would you say?
I mean, to be honest,
Please say Tory Lanez.
I really think like I think I'm one of the best rappers. I don't want to say the best because there's a lot of niggas I respect in the game, but I really feel like if you like a lot of people really sleep on me for what I do, but if you really like look at the way I've come up and like the words and the power of the words and just like the encompassing and the singing, I really feel like I'm one of the best rappers. But in terms of like the best, I don't know. That's such a hard question. You know what I mean?
Because here's why I ask. I feel like I like the positive affirmations and I like your positivity on that. And I see a lot of other people that use that kind of tactic to drive and motivate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have a really like harsh realism about life. And so like
I love that.
if you go to England and you're like a girl and you're like, yo, like I'm the queen of England.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so like, and obviously this is more subjective than that. There's no king of rap, right?
Yeah.
So you could play that card, but like whether it be that or like kind of how you just went at like the whole boxing shit too. Like KSI is a boxer, bro. Like he put up a fight against this dude, and like, do you feel at all like you're skipping what we would call like paying your dues, bro? You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I'm not saying you haven't because I don't know the story enough. But like, what about the people that will say, yo, like there's a progression? Like
of course.
K-Dot went through all his shit in the beginning and came out with Good Kid and the same shit with Cole and everybody that climbed this ladder and went through all the trials and tribulations. So like to come out and be in the game on YouTube for a year and then drop some like I'm the best. Is it like being positive affirmation, or is it just like not possible?
I'm explaining to you right now. So for me, I don't like, I'm very real with myself, right? Like I dropped out of math in school, math and science. That's not my shit. Right. So I'm not going to try and tell a mathematician, yo, this is what to do. But I do know that like the first time I wrote a poem, like that there's like, it was magical. Like I could read you the first poem I wrote and people were just like, damn. Like when I read it to my teams, they were like, what the fuck? So I know that like writing is like my skill. And I know there's like very few people in the world that can string words together the way I can string them together. So for me, it's not just like some concoction of my mind to motivate myself. It's like people don't do what I do in terms of 2 years of making music and being where I'm at and having what I've done. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You talk about it in a lot of your music too. It's like impact. Like you're focused on impact, and a lot of rappers out there, they're not necessarily focused on that. Do you write all your own stuff?
Of course, yeah.
That's what impressed me most.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know people had stuff written for them until like I moved to LA. Like for me, it was just like common sense to be writing your own shit. You know what I mean?
Right. You were a janitor, what, like a year ago?
Yeah.
Like a janitor.
Yeah, overnight. So on my school campus where I was finishing college. Yeah.
And then what, we just write poetry while you were working? Think about it.
Right. I would write poetry. Like, for example, like, man, this phone's got some hidden shit in it, boy. If I read, like, I don't just be saying shit. If I read you some of the poems I have in here, you'll be like, there's no way that came from your brain.
Yeah.
Because my poems are 10 times more deep.
Why don't you read one?
You want to read one?
Yeah.
Oh, man, watch. I'm going to change your life right now.
Please.
Were you like a philosopher in a past life?
Absolutely.
Nah, but just like my mom always told me, like, there's just like, you just have a gift with words. Like, I really can like, this one's called Dear Alcohol. So I got like 50 poems in here that once I release them, once I have like the the fortitude of people, like they're gonna change the world. This one's called. So it's like me writing towards alcohol. Then there's one where alcohol writes towards me. So watch this shit.
Tight.
So this is exclusive for the podcast.
#1 podcast in the world, baby.
Dear.
DAX poetry exclusive.
So this one is called Dear Alcohol.
We need this one right now. By the way,
No,
I'll be quite
a lot of
honest
people
with
need
you.
this one.
Please.
And it's like, this is me writing it not from I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And this is like when I just started writing poetry. You ready?
Yep.
Dear Alcohol, a love story. Dear Alcohol, quite frankly, I don't think you're as bad as what they say. I mean, you might be killing my liver slowly, but everything else in this world is temporary, so why does it even matter if I drink you anyway, each and every day? Because when I drink you, mind you in moderation, depending on type, taste, brand, and filtration, I feel so uplifted, so confident that the average driver I am suddenly turns into one who's supernaturally gifted. That stop sign, yeah, I missed it, but I made it home safe again, so who really cares if I'm twisted? I mean, no pain was inflicted, and I didn't get a ticket, so how dare they be vindictive when there were no victims? You never lie to me. Well, at least not to my face. Who I really am is a little slow, so you help me speed up my pace. You know I need to stay in shape, which is why you have me run your race, so we do intervals, all sprints, you set the tone, so all I have to do is close my eyes and chase. Well, actually, I keep them open because I can't run you straight, and you didn't lie, you just never told me too much of you over time actually increases weight. I'm not mad at you, though. It's really not a big deal, because my loss of self-esteem due to weight gain pales in comparison to how good you always make me feel. You made me the man I am. Well, actually, you temporarily made me the man I wish I could be. The one with the big smile, confident with his own style of personality to make you think I'm worthwhile. I mean, the man that I should be. I mean, the man that I would be if I wasn't always scared. There's other guys smarter and better looking, so I just need to drink so I can make this playing field fair. So in reality, you help me conquer my fear. I can bring you to class, work, a little to the court, as long as I choose to drink that's clear. I mean, they'll just think it's water. So I brought you home the other night and said some things I didn't mean to my father. You told me he knows I don't mean it. I just wish you would have also told me you fast-track my thoughts so my words take the scenic. Alcohol, we're together all the time now. I hope you don't think I'm getting too dependent. I've got your back and you've got mine, right? So when the others say we need to spend less time together, I get defensive. Because what they're saying is offensive. Telling me you're way too expensive, cause me to be aggressive, render me defenseless, are extremely deceptive. All reasons why they say I should be apprehensive. They don't know you like I do, though. You're the only one who can deal with me. And I know you're down to ride with me because you even told me you would kill for me. So we fell in love. And I never believed them when they said you were a drug because I don't think you're addictive. Plus our relationship isn't built on lust. It's love, right? That's purely commitment. But I soon figured out you weren't committed, that you were sleeping with other people who you made feel the same way you make me feel, me and them becoming equals. You told me you loved me, tricked me into becoming exclusive. You would treat me great in public, but behind closed doors, you were physically and emotionally abusive. And no one knew it, but I still couldn't quit it. And when they would ask about my scars, I'd lie and tell them they were all self-inflicted. Their help, I resisted. It wasn't until I caught you in bed with my best friend I realized I needed it. Alcohol, you left him crushed. Alcohol, I think it's time we break up. The scars you gave me are too deep and there's no way I can continue to cover them with the use of this emotional makeup. So I made a decision. I'm leaving. Don't show up to my house, school, work, and especially not on the weekend. And I know I can't swim, so I won't let you pressure me off the deep end because I will only soak my scars and cause the fresh wounds to deepen. Alcohol, I will no longer depend. Alcohol, our relationship is over. Today marks the beginning of our end. I decided it's best we go sober. Dear Alcohol, I found out you were even worse than what they said. Sometimes I try to remember the good times, but you actually made me forget most of those memories instead. Boom. That's some deep shit, bro. Just me starting. So I know, like, in terms of like rap, like, like up there, like like most people can't do that.
No, that was woke, bro. Like that.
I think going back to Mike, what you were saying earlier, where it's like, why come after Tory? Correct me if I'm wrong, but like these people that influence the rap game and have a big influence over young people that are listening to their music. When you see like Joyner came after Tory, so it's like you have people spitting real stuff that are like. Are you just kind of like fed up with these people who have that?
No, I'm not
influence
fed up. I like all music, man. I like mumble rap, whatever that is. I like all shit. I just it's as simple as like I don't take shit further than what it is right there. It's as simple as someone thinks you're the best and they're challenging people. So bet here's a challenge.
Got you.
Yeah. Are you sober now?
No, I drink. That's what I'm saying. That's some deep ass shit.
I get it.
But when he said you guys are breaking up
for a day or two.
So no, this is just me writing this from an alcoholic's perspective.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a problem like that?
No, I don't have an alcohol.
My mom warns me. Runs in my family. She's worried for me. I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm watching him. He's
I'm watching him.
Not that should make you feel that great, obviously, but
that is zero
he ain't
reassurance.
He ain't out.
I don't feel confident about that one.
but the unfortunate fact of the matter in rap, especially in modern times, nowadays, is that lyricism does not equate to greatness anymore. It hasn't for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It did up until Illmatic and maybe just a little bit after that.
Yeah.
But then the bullshit started to take over. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why you have for lack of a better word, just a bunch of shit nowadays. And that's and that's me being like I would consider myself an old head, but I still understand what the fuck's going on, obviously. Rap isn't really what it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And more now than ever, your ability to put together bars and by the way, that shit was fucking dope. And a lot of your other stuff that I've listened to is really good. It's a sad state of affairs that doesn't equate to.
But that see, like, I know exactly where you're going. But what people don't know is I sing better than I rap.
Oh, really?
I was gonna ask you, dog.
You know what I mean?
You hit some notes on the.
See, but I have fright of singing though, like right now, because like I just started doing it, but like my singing songs, like I feel like are better than my rap songs. You know what I mean? So it's like
you're that's a threat, dog.
Yeah, that's a major
for an artist.
threat.
Yeah, for an artist who can do both, because you sing like you got up there on the diss track with Deji. And I was like, well, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
You got a lot of power behind that voice.
Thank
like
you, sir.
a lot. Like
Thank you,
you know where it's coming from way down.
Yeah, it's
bro.
coming
but-
right from the balls.
Fucking dick. But you didn't want to be a rapper, right?
I started off wanting to be like I said, I wanted to be the Drake of poetry. That was my goal when I first met that and we started that shit. I wanted to be the Drake of poetry and make like these motivational poetry music videos that like people would look at like rap videos. That was the goal.
Are you doing that? Do you still want?
So I have them saved up in my phone.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
What about sort of like that Prince Ea?
Prince EA.
Prince EA? Yeah, he's dope.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like
I get that vibe too.
Right?
I get it. Are you gonna turn all these into rap songs or some of
No,
them?
I'm gonna keep the poems. I just need to be a big enough music artist to where when I drop them, it matters.
What if you got there through them? You know what I'm saying?
That won't
Like,
happen.
no.
They don't have replay value.
Yeah. What about like not spoken word, like going to clubs and shit like
It has
that?
no replay value.
Yeah.
So I assume you're a Tupac fan.
Yeah, I'm a Tupac fan.
You're saying a lot of the things that he said.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I mean, you guys know, but I don't know how many people know that Tupac is a very, very smart, artistic, intellectual who wrote poetry much earlier than he got into rapping.
Yeah.
And that's why his shit was partially why his shit was so good. Do you go to someone who helps you dive in? How do you cheesy ass fucking question?
No, I love it.
How do you dive into your emotions? How do you find out what you're feeling? Do you have a diary? Do you talk to people?
I just turn it on, when I want to feel it.
I know this girl, her name is Layla. And she has a class where she has artists come in and just talk about how they feel their emotions.
Steinberg?
Yes.
Huh.
Wow.
Why, do you know her?
Yeah.
Do you go to
We're
her?
friends. I went there.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
That's what I was saying. And she
She used to work with Tupac.
worked with Tupac. Exactly, bro.
She's awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I feel like I
went there and read a poem actually.
For real?
Yeah, I went to like the whole like class, like where it was up in that like
Yeah.
thing. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I feel like, man, milk out a couple of those. And because are you doing stuff right now to enhance your artistry? Singing lessons.
I want to start
Right.
singing. You know what's crazy? I took a singing class when I played at the University of Montana randomly because I thought I could just fall asleep in the class. But I
Yeah.
took the class and ended up loving it.
Oh, for real?
That was like 3 years ago.
You play instruments or anything?
No, I don't know how. I don't know anything. I don't know.
So where are you recording your shit, dude? Because you put out a lot of shit too. A lot of it's like super in the moment type stuff. It's based
Yeah.
on current events.
Yeah. So what I do is like, cause I know like, for example, like I'm not signed or anything like that. So I have like this method. Damn, my ass is cramping. But we do.
Yeah, bro.
happens
I was
a
gonna
lot,
ask
yeah.
you guys, do we need new fucking chairs?
Is that like?
I think we might.
Do we need
Something with,
Danny
like, a
to stretch
back?
you out?
No, we
Is
good.
it that bad?
Stretch me out.
What are you trying to make Danny do right now, bro?
Dax needs to be stretched.
But what was I saying? I forget.
What was I saying?
Do you read the dictionary?
No, I don't read the dictionary.
Because wordplay is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
And so you pick, because it's a big thing for me too.
Yeah.
He knows that. I'm always bringing some
Yeah,
weird
Mike
ass fucking
Mike
word
literally
out.
probably at this point should have his own dictionary.
Do you know what a gubernatorial candidate is? he fucking flings that one around from time to time.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Bring a lot of weird words
calls
out. but-
people marsupials? Like, just-
weird shit. But I oftentimes want, because I write, I wrote a
dope.
book, and so I'm
dope.
almost done with it. And a lot of times, like, I try to force myself to dive back into the dictionary,
Yeah.
just because like mastering
Wow.
the English language is so cool to me.
I think it's
Yeah.
also I think it's the coolest thing on planet Earth.
I went through a reading phase. There was this one summer I was in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, where my dad lives, and it was like there's like nothing to do there, so I would just like hoop and read books.
Yeah.
But I don't read no more.
You're very articulate.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. I think like how did you and why? Why did you fall in love with words? Like Mike was describing again, bro. Like the ability to express yourself via whatever language you speak in an intellectual way. Man, there's so much fucking power in that,
Yeah,
especially
man.
with what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm even in love with words. I just like I think I was always that guy like in college. Like people would like pay me to write papers, and they would just tell me the topic, and I would just make it sound good.
No way. That was
And
you.
they get as long as they got like a 60 or above, like I'd keep all the money. You know, like that was me in college.
Damn.
Yeah. So like I've just always like been good at putting like words together, just to, like the topics picked, just make it sound good. You know,
Who are you inspired by right now?
I mean, I'm inspired by my parents. You know, like they work hard as shit, like grind. So
Where they at? Still in Canada?
mom's in Canada, dad's here in America, but it's all interchangeable.
Got you. Yo, you following this Soulja Boy shit?
Nah, what is it? I saw
not
this
at all?
like the interviews.
Yeah, like what do you make of that, bro? Like
I love it, man. Soulja Boy is a pioneer. Soulja Boy really helped a lot of dudes, you know, the internet stuff, all of that, you know, a lot of the tactics I use. I'm not gonna say they're from him, but like, you know, he's done a lot of the same stuff I'm doing in that era. So
what about the fact that he's not wearing Gucci anymore? Do you see that?
I don't even know what happened with Gucci.
They had a piece that looked like blackface. It was like it's one of those things you see it and you're like, how the fuck did this slip?
Get through, yeah.
Yeah.
It went up to, it was a turtleneck, but it went up to here. And a lot of hip hop artists and
I heard about that.
yeah, African American people are like, yo, I'm done with Gucci.
I got
shit.
flamed on my video because I was wearing the Gucci,
Yeah,
and I didn't
yeah.
even know. I was like, no one told me.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have a TV.
You
Is
don't
it like
have
a big
well,
movie.
you have a laptop and a phone though.
My laptop, it's like old. I don't use it.
Damn. Who edits your videos? Who shoots and everything?
My guy right there, the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh,
Thad
I-
Swit.
What's
Okay.
up, boys.
So where were you when Dax was getting jumped, bro?
He was filming.
He was at home.
Damn,
But
it's working.
if you were there, no way that shit would have went down.
That's a black belt. I can do a backflip.
Yo, Danny, my assistant, can do a backflip.
You know a backflip?
I had no idea. She showed me a video. I was like, Danny, you're like fucking cool.
At some
That's
point,
amazing.
if a fight's going down and someone just pulls a backflip, what do you do? Do you fight him still, or are you
Absolutely
just like
not.
You're just like, damn,
No,
dude,
you
that
gotta
was-
walk
push 'em
away.
while
You
they're
gotta walk
in the
away.
Yeah.
So if you would have been there, no problem.
Done a quick backflip.
Yo, you got insecurities?
I think everyone does. I mean, what's my insecurities? Shit.
You don't have any.
I mean, if I think about some, I can't think of any off the spot. I'm pretty I think when I was younger. No, I don't know.
Do you ever talk at all about depression in any of your songs?
I think I have. Yeah.
I
And
was
the
just gonna
She
say,
Cheated Again.
yeah, because I was just
Cheated
gonna
Again,
say
yeah.
because I was listening to some shit. Is that something that you deal with?
No, not on the
No,
regular.
okay.
During that
Yeah,
situation, I was
yeah.
a sad motherfucker.
Yeah.
What situation?
That she cheated again.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
song
yeah,
it was. That's
that was
right.
the song,
yeah.
yeah.
That's got like 9 million.
Yeah, just hit 8
listens
mil,
on
man. God is good.
Spotify.
Yo, not to. I want to dive down the cheating route. Mike and I were having a conversation about this today.
Oh,
Yeah, we talked about it today.
And cheating fucking sucks, dude.
Man.
True.
It is to me. It is. We were talking about it before getting on the jet from Vegas. It's one of the. It's playing with people's hearts is one of the things that I'm very, very strict on. I
Yeah.
do a lot of things that I'm not strict on that I
Mm.
should be. But if you've been cheated on, you know what it feels like, and it's like the one thing in life that kind of feels like you're being stabbed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and we were having a conversation about like different kind of viewpoints on cheating, and I don't know how much you
What were
want
some
to
of the
talk
viewpoints?
about. Well, I said that it was never so. Like, I personally don't like to hook up with girls who are in active relationships.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't.
I
I
fucking
don't.
hate that
I
shit.
don't like doing that, and that might be like that may sound like bitch ass of me,
No,
in a way.
Nah.
I don't think so.
but like there are other people who would say,
Oh, that's on her. Like, yeah.
exactly.
You've been
exactly.
cheated on, I presume. Yeah.
So my situation was different. It wasn't necessarily like that's why I said I make sure I'm never gonna say her name, but I never like lie about the whole situation. But it was like I explained it on Gene. It's a long ass story, but it's like lost my trust through other different things, then left. Then she lied about a couple things. So I broke up for like 8 hours, got back together. Then she lied about something else, broke up, and within that period of like a day or two, she fucked someone else.
Yeah, bro.
That was part of the story today too.
That's the
Because,
pretty much
yeah.
exact situation.
Yeah, because I pride myself on the fact that I've never cheated. I have broken up with someone before and very quickly had sex with an ex.
You think that's cheating?
if you get back with them,
hold
Well,
on,
for
but
me,
I
it was
did-
like I broke up for that little period of time because you lied to me about where you were at. And when you lie to someone about where you're at, I don't even know what you're doing anyways. And then then I break up with you because of that. Then that little period of time you end up fucking somebody. Well, maybe you already fucked them. So it's like when you, I feel like when you leave someone in the abyss, like it's just not good either.
I have a sadistic sort of opinion on this, and
Tell me,
I feel like if someone is willing to cheat on you, if you are a cheater, and someone's willing to risk hurting their significant other in that way, I believe those people should not be together in the first place. It's sort of it's the most like rational, logical, let's remove all emotions
Yeah.
for a second type of thought process, which is kind of like dangerous. But like, yo, if my girl wants to cheat on me, like even the thought is in
Yeah.
her mind,
Let
yo,
it
that's
go.
not my girl.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
life
yeah.
now.
clean up shop, get out of
Clean
there.
up, bro. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna
Worse.
hurt you and me.
Both.
It's kind of a fucked up thought, but
It really is.
Yeah, well, in a sense, I feel like cheating should just be like the easiest ticket to just move on. with
Yeah.
your
yes,
life.
yes, exactly.
In an ideal
exactly.
situation,
Sure. Yeah.
obviously it's not like that.
I
It's-
think as you
it
get
sucks
old,
if you're attached to it.
I think as you get older, like those kind of like I think when you're younger, like some people like try to get past being cheated on or like get past like cheating on someone, and I think as you get older, your tolerance for bullshit gets
Yeah.
lower and
Yeah,
lower
even
and
now.
lower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like the ideal situation is you get out of relationships that suck before you get cheated, before you
Yeah.
cheat.
And
or
this
get
is
cheated
my
on.
thing is like I feel like girls are so good at like just creating like loopholes. You know what I mean? Where it's just like oh well that's not this. Like I had a story like the other day I was chilling with this one girl, and I'd met her somewhere, and then she came to the crib, and I'm like nothing happened, right? But at one point she was just like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, and I was just like wait, hold up. I was like, bet FaceTime him.
Why?
Because I'm like, she thought it was okay for her to be there
Hell no.
and was trying to justify me that it doesn't
Nah.
matter. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, bet, put him on the phone and let me talk to him. And then she didn't want to do it. So, and I feel like girls create those types of scenarios in their mind where like, oh, this is okay.
It's funny you
That's a
say
power
it's
move.
funny you say that though with like girls creating the loopholes because that's like technically what men are famous for. You
But
know what I'm saying?
I think girls are better at it though.
Really?
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
That might be true. It may be a little more unintentional.
Mm.
Like, yo, when I personally create a loophole, I
Yeah.
know
You know exactly what you're
what
doing.
I'm doing,
You know,
and there's
Yeah.
intent behind it.
You're
Granted, I
diving
try
in.
to never ever do that. But
Was that in LA?
that was in LA. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the scene here is fucked. Dude.
Oh,
like
man,
it's
fucking
a
ridiculous.
mess, dude. It's
It's a
like
jungle.
I had a girl recently. Like I haven't been in a relationship in a long time. I talk about that a lot on the show. And I had a girl that I started talking to recently, and she told me going into it, she's like, "Yo, I want to like warn you. I'm kind of crazy, yo." And like every girl I talk to, whether it's a hookup or it's a
every
fling,
girl has
they
a
kind
little
of
bit of crazy.
first of all, they have it a little bit, but then a lot of them nowadays it's cool to them. So they're like,
Oh
like,
yeah, huh?
yo,
That
I'm
shit.
just letting you know right now, boy. Like you probably can't handle this. I'm a
Yeah,
little
I'm
crazy.
crazy.
Yo,
Are they
here-
black? Because that's
Nah,
the way
no,
you
my
said
bad,
that.
my bad.
I was like,
Nah, I was putting a little spin on it, but like I found out quick that this chick wasn't lying about it.
oh, fuck.
She wasn't fucking
He
around,
goes,
bro.
yo, I think she meant it.
I think she
Yeah.
meant it, bro.
Well, at first it turned you on because you're like, wow, this is great.
Well,
Yeah,
Mike's crazy
far.
too. Like, look
Oh,
where the guy
yeah.
was.
You,
He's
He's like,
Mike,
oh,
you-
yeah.
you need someone that's
At least
Up there.
slightly.
Or so we
yeah.
thought. Or so we thought.
maybe he doesn't. Maybe he needs someone who's a 1 on the crazy scale.
Well, that's what I was saying, or even an 8. But this
you're not gonna
girl
find
was
someone
on
at a
like
1.
Neptune.
You're not gonna find someone at 1.
I don't want
What's
that.
the lowest you can go?
It's a 4. The
It's a 4, right?
universal.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, the crazy hot matrix.
crazy hot
the
matrix.
crazy
Yeah.
hot matrix.
Is that shit real?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
There's science behind it.
Yeah.
There
are no unicorns.
right.
There's
Well,
none.
it was that what there was none, or there were very few.
I've been
was-
calling girls unicorns recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
I gotta stop.
Oh,
Like,
he's
when I think they're special, unicorn.
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
be careful. There's
Yeah, I put the emoji next to their name. The ones who I think are like unicorns, They're not from this planet.
Want to know one of the best things though is when someone cheats on you and then you like revisit their Facebook profile in like 3 years and they're just like super fat or like just,
Why didn't you say Instagram?
Because you got cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This happened.
This happened.
Was that an
It was-
actual
I was on
story?
Facebook.
Wow.
and they're like married, they have 3 kids
Yeah.
and they're like living a
Wow.
really
Yeah.
like, comfortable life and you're
Yeah.
like, damn, I dodged
Dodge
that.
the bullet,
Yeah.
and that's how I
Got out of that one.
But this on the crazy hot matrix, like this was the perfect example of this. Like she
What
was
happened?
she was 9.5, like it
But
was
by the way,
perfect.
is it over or
No, I still fuck with her. I'm still talking. I'm still talking to her. I talked to her all day today, bro. Because
literally, bro,
She
you're
needs
gonna
all
get
day,
cheated
doesn't
on. She is one of the perfect
whoa.
opportunities.
Wait.
No,
right, no,
I don't even
no.
think it'll get to that point.
Okay,
And by the way,
all right. Don't
what I
speak it
will,
into existence.
well, no, that
I'm just looking out for my boy.
No,
That's
no.
like I see it.
I don't see it.
no. Here's why. Let me explain. Let me explain something with this.
I don't
really
see
quick.
it.
Talk to me.
The reason why we had another reason why I found kind of like a thing with her. I hung out with her like 6 times, still didn't fuck,
Yes, that's the key,
bro. And you want to know what she said to me, which
True.
I believe. She's like, I don't fuck like that. I'm not a hoe. And he knows he comes down like every time she leaves, he comes downstairs. He's like, finally,
Is the deed done, Mike?
he goes finally, and I go, bro, you aren't gonna believe this shit, bro. And like that's not me. Like usually
Yeah.
I'm at first night and then no talking, like it's whatever, right?
Yeah,
This girl's held out, and I truly believe she's not a cheater or a hoe.
yeah,
But like she is nuts, bro.
yeah.
See, that's why you got to look out because she might be peaceful, and then one night she just
Stabs you.
this is the most fucked up thing for me right now. Like even trying to get into a relationship, it's like at the age of, because I'm 24, right? So it's like every girl you meet at this age is either fucking someone already, just got out of a relationship, or is like in one. So it's like, at what point when I start talking to you, do you stop talking to that guy you're currently talking to? Because I know you're not just out here by yourself and not talking to nobody.
Like
Does that bother you?
I mean,
Do you like to clarify what your relationship is with your girls?
Yeah. Like if we start talking, I'm like, okay, well, like, what does that mean? Is that like, okay, well, you're fucking a bunch of other dudes? Because like, I'm not trying to catch something. So it's like, you gotta let me know. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't know if the skin's on.
Yeah.
So just like, just so that bothers me. Like not knowing like when are you stopping to talk to the dude I know you're talking to, but you're not gonna tell me you're talking to.
Damn.
yeah, you got to fish in the right pond, man. You can't be fishing in Warwick's pond. That's a dirty ass pond,
Warwick?
Obviously.
bro. Yeah.
Obviously.
You gotta go to
Chris.
Downey.
What's Downey?
That's you never been to Downey?
A club?
No, Downey's like the area of California.
Oh,
Downey.
really?
Oh.
Nice.
No. You got to go to Erewhon.
Erewhon is
The high-end
a decent
grocery
place to
store.
fish.
even
Oh,
Whole
so-
Even Whole Foods.
Whole
Venice and Santa Monica, pretty good places to fish.
Yes.
Metaphorically.
Fish.
I feel like sometimes they're a little too indie
A
for
little
me.
too wavy,
Indie?
for
A
sure.
little too
Venice,
wavy.
for
A little too
sure.
woke for me.
Santa
Yeah.
Monica, then you get the ones that like they're not partying, they're not doing that, but like they have big ass heads.
Downtown
You know
LA.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're like
Like physically.
and by the way, I'm thinking of like a person when I say that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I hate girls. No.
No.
With
Whoa.
with
I'm joking.
what? No, it's not. No, I love girls. I was half a sentence.
That's okay.
I hate girls with big egos and big heads and feel like they don't owe you anything, including respect.
We met him in We met some in Mammoth.
Yo, you ever
Thespians.
meet these girls, bro?
I remember, yeah. I was in that. I'd just be like, yo, why don't you? Oh yeah, just bad times.
We just got back from this film festival and I'm just surrounded by not actors, actors.
Oh shit, French.
Dog, the way these girls carry themselves. And by the way, there is no warrant to their mentality, how they think or feel about themselves. It's just pure disrespect to everyone.
Yeah.
No eye contact, no proper salutation.
Preach.
This shit hurts. So I just want to urge not only girls, everyone, be fucking respectful to me. Like, yo, anyone says hi to me, I don't care what you look like or what you do, who you are, you're getting a response back. I will not ignore you. And I just treat people with respect.
Yeah, especially when it's legitimately like a hey, like hi, how are you? Or like I went up to one kind of in the set of girls that he's talking about that was at the bar, and everybody was waiting at the bar, and I noticed her 5 minutes earlier, and I was standing next to her, and I said to her really politely, I was like, "Damn, you've been waiting for a while," you know, like just like bullshit, like bar talk, bro.
Yeah,
And she was just like, yeah. Like,
Oh, shit.
and I was just like, oh, damn, I didn't realize you were an actor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought you were an actor. My bad.
At the end of the day, bro, you get what you put out, and those are the types of people that the birds just perpetually shit on their cars.
Yo,
They
but
run
on
into
the low,
signs.
some of these girls have been through some crazy shit. Though.
True.
Like I be hearing some stories.
feel?
Like I was talking to a couple yesterday. They were like telling me stories of like their childhood and just like times when dudes would just like do weird ass shit that just like numbs them.
Hey, that's true too. That's also true. Like
So
it's
just
it's
like-
very hard to tell where someone has come from.
Yeah.
Because
I understand that. Like in a normal day setting, okay, don't want to do that. But like in a bar setting, sometimes like it just depends really.
yeah, I mean that's one example. It was happening throughout the whole festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, man. It's I definitely don't like to assume,
Yeah.
but yeah, you never
But
know.
You can tell when they know they shit don't stink.
What'd you just say?
You can tell when they know they shit don't stink.
Yeah. It's easy. It's easy to spot. By the way, I usually get spotted before I even talk to them.
Oh yeah.
It's like an aura.
Yeah. It's a
You know what I'm
stench.
saying? Like it's like they have a sign on their face that says "Don't talk to me." And by
Yeah.
the way, don't even fucking look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like don't even fucking look at me.
Fucking look at
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just this
Oh,
aura,
shit.
bro.
It's the worst.
That's comedy.
You know what else is the worst, bro?
What?
I've been seeing this. Really, really well put together females in the entertainment space dating beta fucking dudes.
What, I don't even
You
know what
love
you mean.
this topic.
I just like,
LP's a fan.
man,
of this
Beta dudes.
I had this problem in my last relationship. Like I encourage women to hold themselves to the standard they deserve. And
Oh, beta.
beta dudes, bro.
Mm.
Beta fucking dudes.
Yo,
bro.
I have me and him have different. I have such different.
I just like
So what is a beta dude in
a
your
fucking
definition?
bitch, bro. Here.
Oh, don't pull a beta up.
Urban Dictionary.
Okay, there you
Nah.
go. I was about to pull an example. up.
Someone who's completely unable to take charge and bends to the commands of alpha without questioning.
Okay.
I
like-
have.
So it's not a size thing, right?
It's not a size thing.
Size of what?
That's important.
boys?
Size of the man. No,
Ball sack or length? What are you talking about?
I think he
both.
was saying the size of the man, like the person.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I don't know. To be honest, this is coming from a place of jealousy. I'm jealous, but like
So maybe you should become a beta, dude.
I can't.
can I-
Try it out.
Well, yo,
Try it out. You can't hate until you try it out.
Go be a beta.
well,
fam.
yo, let me.
What would a typical beta day be like?
Oh man, just
Everything revolves around your girl, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just like I don't know, following.
Right.
Following.
shriveled.
Well,
balls, dog.
by the way, you just laid it out. You just laid out the recipe right there. Like girls that you think in your mind that they deserve alpha guys, they don't want alpha guys because one, they've got a beta dude that's following them around and catering to them, which is what women love
Perks. There's some
and
perks there.
attention and all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Yeah.
And two, the majority of them have been fucked over by an alpha dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
by
saying?
an
And so
alpha.
like by some
Yeah.
dude who's like, yo, fuck you. You don't want to be with me. I could get any fucking girl in this world. Like they've had that. And so they're like, yo, this dude's safe. He's
Yeah.
got a good 9 to 5. He's got a 401k, a pension, a
man.
Camry. Like I'm a
Camry.
like I'm a fuck this
Sport.
dude and I'm gonna stay with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mike
saying?
is that's so accurate. It's
I don't
so,
really
it's
miss,
so
bro.
true.
My accuracy rate is just really
You've been
high.
you've been
dude.
on today, bro. What's
Yeah, you on,
maybe
bro.
we should drink for
7
days
days
in a row more.
That's an interesting topic though. Beta is crazy. I don't know. I've had girls try to turn me beta.
Ooh, wow.
'Cause the interesting thing is like when people see me like rap, they expect me to be this maybe like different when they meet me. It's like more like in your face. And then girls meet and they'll be like, oh, you're so much more calmer than I thought. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not always turned up. You know.
How much of the time are you turned up?
Was like out of 100%?
Yeah.
Probably like 20.
Wow.
What would you say we are? Probably like 50, right? 50, 60?
Well, me and you are very don't. By the way, don't fucking try to lump us together.
That's fine.
Lump us together.
Yo,
I've been giving my character notes.
and that's one of them.
I just-
Which whatever.
I just think, and it's the only like big character note. Oftentimes I just think you sometimes jump to conclusions for other people.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Well,
and I just did that, so we're fucking.
Well, no, but to that point, I think I do that for like you a lot because like at this point, like we might as well be each other's shadow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm with you all the time. So a lot of times I feel like it's not assumptions. It's like me just making a judgment.
Yeah,
You know? But honestly, he's probably like or whatever. He says he's 50. I'm probably like 85.
Really?
I don't have a 90. Spence would probably say 95. Like I don't really have a dimmer.
A dimmer, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're
Hey,
on or off.
Dax, what you doing with this guy? Good old Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh man, so I went to shout out to Eric for that. He set that up. I went to New York. I've actually DM'd a lot, and I just really like his like ideals because I feel like I'm almost a Gary Vaynerchuk of like the music industry,
Yeah.
sort of like
Yeah.
with the things I do. So I just got to meet. We didn't get to do an interview, nothing like that, because he was busy. But
you
got
just met?
Yeah, I just got to tap in, and they gave me like a whole Mike Boy gave me a whole like tour of the
tight.
facilities and stuff like that. So it was dope.
Where were you looking in this picture?
Where was I looking? I was looking at one of 3 cameras.
I hate
Both,
that.
both of you are looking over there.
I
Yeah,
hate
that
that,
happens.
bro.
It happens.
That's the most awkward shit. You're like, yo,
Isn't it?
which camera am I? There's you
Yeah.
know when that always happens? When there's like 3 or 4 moms in the room.
Wow.
That moms are infamous for this shit. They're like, come
Yeah.
on, look at the camera. There's like 4 moms just in a row
Wow.
with
The-
all the
See,
cameras.
I see,
reason
what
I
I
like-
see here is Invisalign. You see them teeth?
Looking
great.
fucking
The reason
20.
the reason I like this photo though, it's kind of like a Step Brothers. Like you could use this as a Christmas card because you're kind of like looking off into the future.
yeah.
you know?
Ah, yeah.
So that's what I see.
The rule is that what you got to do is I
my
did this.
chains.
Always look to the camera all the way to the right. That's all.
Really?
It's just because I like this side of my face, right? So if I get caught in the middle somewhere, it's like who knows what this one's gonna see.
It's gonna look good.
When I see this photo, I just think of like your guys' favorite numbers. It's pretty clear.
1 and 5.
Pretty clear. His is 5. Yours is 1.
Number 1.
Yeah. Yo, Gary. Gary's a love sack investor. He's one of the business gurus that I actually respect quite a bit, dude. He's done a lot of good things.
He's buying the New York Jets.
No, is that a rumor or is that happening?
Finally
It's
happening?
it's on the way.
It's like one of the only things he cares about. He loves the Jets so
Wow.
much, dude. Like I've seen him at games and shit. He's always
Yeah.
there.
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
fuck with him.
Big shots, Gary.
I love seeing people set big ass goals like that. That's what I'm excited to see what you do, man. To
Thank
be
you,
honest,
man.
because like setting those big ass goals and then it's like 5 years go by, you're hitting that.
You believe in over ambition though?
Oh, I mean, I set goals I feel like I can actually hit. I feel like, no, but I set them strategically. I set goals that I know people will see and that will bring things closer to me. I set goals for myself that I don't show people. Like there's
How come?
For example, like, you know, like just like letting like my family or people on like IG see some of those goals, it brings a lot of those things closer to me. Cause like, oh, well, shit, I know this person and that person. Well, boom, I'm there. So it's like, I tell people always like put your goals out there for the people because you never know who's going to help you to achieve that. And then just a bunch of different goals. Like I'll set ones that are out of reach.
There's statistics. You might know them, Spencer. If you write down your goal, you are, I think, 40% more likely to succeed is the statistic.
higher
And then
than
if you tell people and say it aloud, even your most lofty goals, which is why I often say, I will be the biggest entertainer in the world. 4 years ago, people were like, well, you fucking moron. You're literally stuck in a dorm room in college. It's just never going to happen. And like, I'm creeping. I need another like 5-10 years. But I believe by putting it out there and saying it over and over again, like, bro, if you got big ass goals, say that shit.
You got to say it.
Say
That's why I
that
put them in
shit.
my music because I listen to my own music the most. So I'm always listening to what I'm going to be, stuff like that. So
Who's your engineer? I still don't understand because like we have a studio. I'll give you a tour after this, but we have a studio and Do you have like a team of music creators working with you?
So I get most of my beats from a guy named Lex Noor at the moment right now. Lex Noor, he's from Ottawa, my city.
Those are cold, bro.
Oh yeah, he makes some crazy stuff.
Crazy.
And then in terms of engineer, I use a guy named Eric at Nova Studios, and then a guy named Mac who's great. Both dudes are crazy, man. So I'm blessed.
Tight.
And I'm really like I stick with the same people for the most part unless they do some dumb shit. But like Thad shot all my videos from the beginning.
How you meet these cats?
So Thad, what happened was this. I remember when I wanted to be a poet, I'd always go to the mall because I take these things called health walks. On Sundays, I'd walk to the mall and shit. And this guy named Isaiah, he was a rapper in Wichita. He'd always like show me his shit. So one day he sends me a music video, and I'm like, damn, why is this shit so clear? Like, why does this video look so good? And it said Thad Swift on the front. I'm like, there's no way this dude's name is Thad Swift. That's like the craziest name. I'm like, there's no way that shit's real.
That's tight.
So I go on Facebook, I search up Thad Swift, and this white kid, him.
Your name is Thad.
His name is Thad.
Like Thad and Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
short for Thaddeus?
Yeah.
That's fucking
So
You
he's
might want to
17.
rock that, dude.
Thaddeus.
Yeah,
Oh,
Thaddeus
God.
is
That's dope.
lit.
This is a dope
God.
name.
Yeah.
You gotta what? No. It's I believe whatever you want.
It's almost like Theopolis.
Theopolis.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, so I Facebook message. I'm like, yo, bro, we're gonna change the world together. You gotta come when I'm on break at school, and then let's talk about this. Then he drives over. I'm just like, yeah, bro. So we're gonna do this, bro. We change the world. And then,
Oh, shit.
You're actually
So
doing
you
it.
came with him
Like a package deal.
from Wichita?
yeah, well,
Let's go. What were you majoring in, by the way?
Communications.
You like marketing?
I did a little bit. Yeah, I just feel like you don't got to major in marketing to market.
No, you don't. You're right. And you like writing, and
I don't like
work,
writing. I never wrote until I figured out like I could write poetry. But
that you were good at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
How did you figure that out?
It was random. So once I got the janitor job, I was put into so it was like Dave Matias Hall. That's where I also played my games. On that side was where we played our basketball games. And they put me on this side where like the art room was, the theater room was, and I would always like clean up after those events. And then on the way to a game one day, to play Arkansas Fort Smith, I was listening to the song by They. You know, there's a group called They. They're dope as shit.
Yeah, fire.
I was listening to this song by them, and then I was like, yo, let me try to write a rap. Because I'd always freestyle. I'd be like, yo, you can freestyle, bro. You should rap. I'm like, nah, I don't like that shit. So I'm like, let me try to write a rap, and it was trash. So I'm like, let me try to write some spoken word poetry. And at that time, I thought I coined the phrase spoken word poetry. And I Googled it, and I realized I didn't. So I wrote this poem, and it was my first poem. And I got off the bus, showed it to my teammates, and they were like, bro, Daniel, this shit's deep as fuck, bro. You wrote this? And I'm like, yeah, bro. They're like, damn.
Damn. Yo, it seems I'm surprised that you didn't know you were good at it. Or even like when you freestyled, did you know you sounded good?
I always knew my voice was like solid.
But I was just like, I don't know, man.
Because I was trying to play basketball. Like I was trying to like, be a professional basketball player.
Okay.
So like that was all like the 10 years was all that. So then, but it was a blessing when I found, but I always wanted something else. 'Cause I'm like, yo, basketball, like I could hurt my knee right now, but like,
And you're fucked.
yeah. So like when I started writing poetry, I was like, wow, this is great. This is something I'm good at, and it just came. So
All right, yo, tight. I want to do the audio only Q&A. We've been going for a minute now, but where can they find you on social media?
I always tell people just search DAX. If I don't come up, I'm not doing my job. Search DAX.
What if
Dax?
What if Dax Shepard comes up?
Nah, I come up.
Nah,
when
he
you search
doesn't.
DAX.
Oh, really?
He
So
doesn't, yeah.
unfortunately, dude, I did that. So I Googled Dax,
Really?
and
I start to come up now quite a bit.
you're close to the top. You know what's on the top?
What?
The DAX Performance Index.
Wow.
the stock market.
Yeah, I'm getting there. It's like so.
I mean, look,
I mean, your stock's going up.
I made one scroll and I found you. So
Wow.
yeah.
it's
Yo,
coming.
keep that shit up, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dax.
It's DAX.
Subscribe to Impulsive if you're not subscribed, wherever you listen to podcasts, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify. We're about to do an audio only Q&A. After this ends, we are going to sleep for 17 hours straight because
Facts.
we have not been sleeping at all. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy. Peace.